Welcome everyone. This is for all signs. I'm going to be doing this each evening just so for the next day you kind of have an idea of what your card is for that day. So this is just a one card quick what energy to expect for this time. It'll be January 5th. Okay, so that way that's available to you a little bit early coming in this evening instead of tomorrow morning. Okay, and let's get started. So I will go through each one of the signs, their card for the 5th, and then at the end I will pull a animal oracle card for all signs. It'll be a collective card for tomorrow. Okay, so for Aries, we do have the Knight of Wands, which is great because that's actually one of your energies. It is a fire energy. So that tells me tomorrow you might be feeling very bold and courageous. You might be heading out to new adventures. So you might have a lot of really good, enthusiastic energy on the 5th, okay? And I am putting the cards back into the deck. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. You do have the King of Wands, which is not necessarily one of your energies, but it does look like you're also going to be very bold and courageous tomorrow. It looks like you're going to be leading from a place of courage, and you may actually have to take control tomorrow. So there might be something that goes on maybe at work or something like that where you feel like you need to take charge, and you may come at that, you know, from a very strong place tomorrow, okay? Gemini. Let's see, what do we have for the lovely Geminis? The Emperor card. There's a lot of strong energies already coming out for tomorrow. The Emperor card talks all about, again, it goes back into that leadership type energy. So a lot of you may, a lot of you may be taking on leadership roles on the 5th or needing to take charge of a situation, okay? So that does seem to be coming out. Geminis, it does look like you're going to have to own that day, and it looks like you're going to be feeling ready to own the day, okay? And that Emperor energy. So if you're working with business, that is a good card to have. Cancers. Cancers, you do have the Justice card coming in here for you. For anybody who has a court case going on, that's, you know, that's a good sign. As long as you're on the right side, you know, it's a good sign that things are going to turn out well and justice will be served. For those of you who do not, this is talking about there will be cause and effect situations for you here on the 5th where you're going to want justice in a situation, or that justice is going to be served in some way for you guys on the 5th. Leo. Let's see, what do we have for our Leos? Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. So Leos, you may be doing some recovering right now from a situation. You may feel the need to protect yourself in some way. You might be putting up boundaries or looking just for that healing in general. And you might be feeling a little bit exhausted as well. Usually when we're in a Nine of Wands energy, we are feeling a little bit tired or defeated in some way, but we're still holding our ground. So that's great. So Virgos. Virgos, you have the Two of Wands here. That tells me you might come across on the 5th, you might actually have to choose a path. Okay, so you might come to a fork in the road and you're going to have to decide whether, do I do this or do I do this? And it's going to take some courage for you to do that, but you are going to have to pick one or the other. So there looks like there will be a decision for you to be making. Libras. What do we have for Libra? We have the Shaman, which is the Hermit card. So you guys might be a little bit within yourselves here on the 5th. You may be going inside. You may be looking for new perspective or trying to figure something out in some way. Taking time to reflect, gain new perspectives, maybe even doing some internal healing. But, you know, it's in this deck, it's called the Shaman card. In the traditional deck, it's called the Hermit card. But either way, you're going inside for that journey, okay? Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, you have the Queen of Cups here. which is one of your energies. So you're going to be feeling kind of yourself. You're probably going to be feeling pretty good. As you see on the top of this one, it does say intuition, because the Queen of Cups is very intuitive, and she is compassionate and kind, and you guys will probably be reaching out to others in a very kind and compassionate manner on the 5th. Sagittarius. Ooh, you also have the Shaman card. Okay. So you're also going to be going within here, and kind of same thing I said for Libra, looking for that inner wisdom, looking for the answers to something going on in your lives currently. And you may be feeling a little bit withdrawn, but you're looking for those answers to something that you're going through, okay? But this is an internal journey of a sorts, okay? Capricorns. Okay, you guys have the Knight of Cups, so there might be a romantic movement for you guys here on the 5th. I do see the Knight of Cups as Prince or Princess Charming, and there might be movement in your life here on the 5th on a romantic situation. Aquarius. Now, you have the Knight of Discs here, and the Knight of Discs can play out in 2 different ways. If you see in this deck, it is called the Husbandry card, and that's because it talks about long-term committed relationships. It's the perfect night for something long-term and committed. So there might be things going on in your marriage or something like that. Or if this is towards work, this could be talking about taking steps towards gain and taking sure steps. The movement of the Knight is a little bit slower than the other Knights. Sorry, my dog's barking. Someone just pulled up. But they take movement, but slower, more sure-footed movement. So if you have to do something on the 5th, you know, make sure that you're being careful of your steps and taking the right steps and actions forward. Pisces. We do have the Green Man, the Fool card, okay? And that talks about starting out on a new journey. So you guys might actually also be feeling very adventurous, ready to take on new ideas or new paths or new places, you know. So you may actually even just feel very energetic as well. So, but it does look like you're starting out here on a new journey in some way, okay? So that's always beautiful. I actually love the Fool card. It's a very powerful card. So let's get you guys some animal advice. This is a collective animal advice card for the day of January 5th. Collectively, as, you know, just the human race. What is going on tomorrow? What do we need to know? Goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. And I think that is a very beautiful card for everybody for the 5th. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I hope this helps you in some way. And I will see you again tomorrow if you want to check out your daily card again. Until we meet again.